Hi, this is Margaret Byrd and welcome to Color Quest. And I am so excited for today's video because guess what? We are having another in-person event that I am hosting on the East Coast of the United States in the beautiful farmland of Maine. And I'd like to show you all the fun things that we're gonna do. Let's go. So if you watched last week's video, I posted a compilation of all of the incredible natural color fun that we had in the Cookin Color Natural Dye Retreat that was this past March in the beautiful town of Todos Santos in Baja, Mexico. Now, probably my favorite part of having events like this is actually getting to be with people like you who want to come together and celebrate organic color in groups of other like-minded people who love to work with natural color. And the women from this group in Baja were just fantastic. Now, as luck would have it, one of the women from this group, by the name of Eileen, is a farmer who owns a 70-acre property in central Maine called Junction Garden. She grows all kinds of natural dye plants, as well as raise farm animals, including sheep, where she can have their fleeces turned into beautiful wool yarn. As we were sitting on the rooftop in Baja, we started chatting about how it might be really amazing to collaborate and have a class at her farm during harvest season, where students could come and actually get into the dye garden, harvest all kinds of beautiful color, as well as do some foraging on the wooded part of the property to collect leaves and other plants for things like botanical printing. And that's where the idea for harvesting Hues was born. Now, one of the draws for me personally is that I actually went to college in Maine, and I know just how spectacular that area of New England can be in the late summer. And so we've picked September 13th, 14th, and 15th of this year to have Harvesting Hues, a 3-day workshop, and I would like to invite you to join us. Let me tell you a little bit about what we're going to do. We are going to spend one whole day with our hands in the fresh leaf indigo part of her dye garden, harvesting and then working with this plant to create its light blues and greens. We'll look at different ways in which to work with it, including salt rub method, and we'll even explore how we can welcome indie ribbon from the same plants. We'll pull out our hammers, we'll do a little bit of printing and just enjoy a day really getting our hands nice and blue in fresh leaf indigo. On the second day, we'll go back into the garden and we will start harvesting from different kinds of dye flowers, including sulfur cosmos, coreopsis, pincushion or scabiosa, weld, dyer's chamomile, and if we're lucky, we might even see some flowering hollyhock. We'll see about that. You never know. From this, we are going to look at bundle dyeing, which is a fantastic and easy way to bring color onto fiber in a steam environment to start off our botanical printing session of this workshop. We will also go out into the forest to find different kinds of leaves so that we can make some harvest-inspired echo prints. We'll explore using both mordant blankets and dye blankets in this session to add extra richness to our printed silk scarves. And in preparation for the third day, where we're going to be looking to expand our natural color palette, we will be working with some binding and tying techniques to be dipping different kinds of fiber into dye pots and then working on doing over dyeing. We will explore pH shifting, as so many of these dye flowers also have the ability to bring a wider range of color. Throughout the entire 3 days, we'll work with all kinds of fiber, including cotton, silk, and sample some of Eileen's sheep wool yarn. You will be going home with a beautiful set of naturally dyed samples, as well as some finished pieces that you will have created with a group of fiber and natural color enthusiasts on this beautiful acreage. So what is included in this workshop? Well, you are going to have daily lessons across 3 days where you will be both inside of the garden and the wooded area, as well as her working dye studio, a greenhouse, and outside right alongside the dye garden. All of your dye materials and fiber will be included in the course fee, as well as a fresh lunch and daily snacks and drinks throughout the 3 days on the farm. We are inviting 12 students to this event, so we have a great opportunity to bring people into the mix with all kinds of experience and share their knowledge while we are all learning together. So I am putting a link down below in the description where you can click straight to my website to read more about everything that we're going to be doing at this 3-day Harvesting Hues event. You can go to my website at margaretbyrd.com and look for the Harvesting Hues tab. Once you click in, you'll be able to read about the daily itinerary and what will be included in the workshop. You will also be able to register. Now, I have a very special early bird price point that's happening now through June 15th. And if you sign up, you will be saving 20% of the course fee. It is $875, but until June 15th, you will get it for the amazing price of just $700. So, what are you waiting for? I think you should click in and sign up. I would absolutely love to see you and maybe a friend or two in the beautiful countryside of Maine this September. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me and I will happily encourage you to join us. All right, next week on Color Quest, I think it's time for us to do a little more traveling, but this time, why not pop over to the rolling landscape of northern Spain? There are some incredible wildflowers growing there this time of year, and I think we need to explore what they will do in our dye studio. Have a great week. Sign up for Harvesting Hues. Go check out the video from last week so you can see how much fun it's going to be. And I will see you next time on Color Quest. Acre property in a beautiful area in central Maine called Junction Garden.